Buckingham released new videos showing Prince Edward's fatal move to shoot down Omid's false claim in public. New video of the Duke of Edinburgh appears to be hitting back at Endgame author's claims in his latest book. Omid Scobie's new book Endgame appears to have saved some of its harshest criticisms for Prince Edward and his wife Sophie, the Duchess of Edinburgh. But Buckingham Palace appears to have subtly hit back at one of Omid Scobie's claims in his new explosive book. The author claimed in the book that a royal source said Prince Edward is a massive germaphobe. The book said that he famously avoids most physical contact with the great unwashed. But now Buckingham Palace has released a video of the Duke of Edinburgh visiting the Wharf Studios in Barking and Dagenham, East London, last week, subtly rebuking Scobie's claims. The royal, who's a patron of the Production Guild, can be seen shaking hands with members of the public during his visit, which took place to mark 10 years of filmmaking. During his time at the studio, His Royal Highness met with students from Make It Here, a programme from Film Barking and Dagenham, as well as runners and marshals who worked on high-end television productions. This proved that Prince Edward is not a massive germaphobe like Omid Scobie described, because if it's true, he wouldn't ever shake hands with people around him. Moreover, Mr. Scobie lambasts Edward and Sophie for their tone-deaf reaction to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's Oprah Winfrey sit-down in March 2021. Mere days after the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's bombshell sit-down, Edward and Sophie were asked about the Winfrey interview by the Telegraph newspaper. Sophie reportedly jokingly replied, "Oprah who? And what interview?" when asked whether or not they'd tuned in. In Endgame, Mr. Scobie chastises Sophie and labels the senior royal casually bigoted for taking a swipe at the billionaire TV host. Sophie's comments about the world's most successful woman of colour and one of the biggest faces in entertainment made them seem stuffy or tin-eared at best, and casually bigoted at worst, he wrote. While Sophie was in the UK, not the USA, Oprah might have been ubiquitous in America, but she wasn't on TV that much in the UK. 2013, most people didn't know who Oprah Winfrey was, but she was quick to play the race card. She became famous across the pond solely because of the Harry and Meghan interview. Scobie just wanted to misrepresent discreetly sidestepping a question about the family after the Oprah interview for being discriminatory. Scobie thinks Sophie is even more discriminatory because she didn't marry a person of colour. Never mind, Meghan never has. I wouldn't be surprised if they start attacking the ladies along that line. In short, Omid Scobie's book Endgame is a hate fest on the royal family. The Australian media writer Sophie Ellsworth says Omid Scobie's new book Endgame was a disaster. "I've just finished reading that book. What a disaster it was," Miss Ellsworth said. "It was just a hate fest on the royal family." What would you expect? Nothing more from Omid Scobie, to attack and defend Meghan and Harry. People even question the authenticity of him. I think people take his content with a grain of salt.